there, this is Sue from Sue's Paper Creations, and today I am sharing with you some very exciting news. We are launching a brand new set of products. They are actually featured in our brand new catalog coming out on June the 1st, but Stampin' Up! Wanted to offer you guys a little something a month early. So that means starting tomorrow, May the 1st, you guys can get your hands on items from the Eastern Palace Suite. Okay, this is a gorgeous set of products, and what they are doing is they are offering 2 different bundles that you can purchase, which include a bunch of the products from this suite. Okay, so stamp sets, papers, ink pads. Okay, I'm going to go through the 2 different bundles and I will show you the different options that you've got. I also want to show you some cards that I've made with those, because the framelits that are involved with these in this product are absolutely amazing, and they are unlike anything that we've had in the catalog before. So I really want to show you what you can do with those, and the best way to show you is to show you with some products and the way I've used them. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to let you see what items you get in each bundle and the different price parts. We have got a starter bundle, which is at $77.75 Canadian. Okay, you will be getting a free set of note cards. So this is new. We've always had these note cards in our catalog where you get 20 of the note cards and then you get 20 envelopes that match, but we've never had them in the vanilla. So that is brand new for the catalog, and that is a free item that you get when you purchase the starter bundle. Okay, the items in the starter bundle are, let me just show you them. We have, first of all, got 3 beautiful colors. These are brand new in colors, and we've got Tranquil Tide, Lemon Lime Twist, which is my favorite, and then the nice rich Fresh Fig. So you get all 3 of these ink pads. You get a package of Designer Series papers, and this is the Eastern Palace Specialty Designer Series papers, and the reason why they're specialty ones is because 2 of the sheets have this gorgeous gold embossed to them. Okay, the shiny gold within the paper. So this is one of them, and it is actually a 12 by 12 sheet, but I have been busy making things. Okay, this is another sheet that you get 12 by 12 of, and it has got that gold emboss over top of it. Okay, so you get one of those. Then you get 2 of this sheet here. Gorgeous. This is my favorite pattern out of the bunch, actually. 2 of this one. 2 of this one here with the gorgeous fig, and then the beautiful patterns, and all these patterns go with all the stamp sets and the products. This one here, gorgeous polka dots and rich colors, and then you've got a fine little detail that matches the stamps. And this one here, beautiful lemon lime twist, my favorite, and then a gorgeous pattern on the front. So those are the 5 different papers that are in there, as well as those gold ones, and you get 2 of each of these. So that makes a total of 12 by 12 sheets. Okay, another item that you get in the starter kit is going to be, these are new for Stampin' Up. They are really cool gold vinyl stickers, and I'm just going to lay them down on this paper so you can see them, and I'll maybe zoom in a bit. Okay, so I've used one over here. I'm going to show you it in a second, but you can see the design of these, and we've got some that go on the edges. You got 2 sheets like that. Okay, and then you get 2 with all of these very cool designs as well. And again, these are all going to go with this framelits and the stamp set that I'm going to show you. Okay, so you get 2 of those. So you actually get 4 sheets of those stickers in the starter kit. And you also get your Eastern Beauty stamp set. Okay, so this is the featured stamp set, and it has all sorts of little pieces in it. And at first I didn't know what to do with this stamp set until I started playing with it. And it is amazing what you can do when you couple this with the gorgeous Eastern Medallion thinlets. So I'm going to show you all that, but first I wanted to show you that those are the products that you get in the starter kit. Okay, so the stamp set, specialty papers, gold stickers, ink pads, and your freebie. Oops, kicked over my camera there. Sorry, guys. And your freebie, of course, is your note cards. Okay, so that is what you get for the $77.75. So that's a great value, and you get that freebie. Okay, now if you really want to get creating, we are bringing in the Premier Bundle. Okay, the Premier Bundle price is $134.75. Okay, Canadian. You get all the products that I showed you, plus you are going to get these gorgeous thinlets that will just blow your mind. It's amazing what you can do with those. Okay, you are also going to get these little tassels, okay, which are gorgeous in the fig, the tranquil tide, and gold. Okay, so you're going to get those as well. And you're also going to get a package of cardstock that matches all your specialty papers. So a pack of 24 pieces of 8.5 by 11 in your fresh fig, 8 in your damper denim, and 8 in your tranquil tide. So those will match all of the specialty papers. Okay, now for your freebies with this one, instead of getting the note cards, you are actually going to get a full 40 package of Very Vanilla envelopes and new product for the catalog. We have always had, or over the last year or so, had the thick Whisper White cardstock. Now we have it in the Very Vanilla. So this is a full package of 24 sheets of thick Very Vanilla cardstock and the note cards. So those are your freebies that you get with this Premier Bundle. So those are good little giveaways. Okay, now let's get down to the fun stuff. Okay, I want to show you what these amazing framelits can do when you match them with all the other products. Okay, and with these framelits, they are a little bit different than ones we've had because they have a few different ways of using them. We have got a whole bunch of products in here, a whole bunch of thinlets that give you just a show through on your paper. So when you cut them through, this was this one here. Okay, I cut it through, and you can use that as just a show through on your pieces of paper. See that? Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, you've got a whole bunch of different ones that you can layer up, and I'll layer up another one for you in a second. Okay, so you can really get creative. You have also got these little pieces that some of them have a full blade to them, and some of them just have partial blades. So the best way to show you what I mean is to bring in a card where I've used it. Okay, so I'm going to bring in this one. This is one of the cards that I created the other night. I was up till pretty much 1 o'clock. These products arrived at my door in the afternoon. I had to do some errands. Came home and started creating at 10 till about 1 in the morning. I couldn't stop. So this is a flower that I used creating these thinlets. So this one here cut out the full flower. Okay. Then this piece here cut out just the petals, and you can see how they're still attached to the flower, and you can just pop them up. Okay, so that's what I mean by it's kind of unique. It's got some partial cuts. Okay, in the background you can see again that circle that I showed you before, and how you can see the color that's laying in behind it. Okay, these are some stamp sets, or just some stamps that I used from that Eastern Beauty to just create a background. So you can see how they kind of all come together. Okay, now I want to show you when you just use this piece here, how it looks different. Okay, I'm going to bring in this card. All right, so you can see this one again. I have got that kind of see-through piece that I cut. Okay, I put it off to the side. Then in the center of it, you can see how I used just, I dropped it there, just the flower petal part of that little duo there to just create the flowers that pop out in the center. Okay, so again, you can use them together or separate. Okay, let me see here. I am going to show you this set here is very similar. Okay, exact same thing. This piece here is going to cut your petals that pop up. When you match it with this one, you are going to have a full flower that cuts out. And this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so that is the flower that's cut out. You can see the pop-up petals. I have gone, it was all solid in the center. Okay, when I cut it out, I went and, this is where you get creative with this set, used one of these little circular pieces. I put that in as well. So when I put my piece of cardstock on my Big Shot, I was able to lay all these down at the same time. Okay, and just cut it all through. And that little circle cut out this little show through. So again, another little show through piece. Okay, if you take one of your circle punches and you punch a little circle, then you can pop it in behind. And you can see how now you have color in behind there. So you see how this is all, you know, coming together, and little pieces you can play with and make different things. Okay, I'm going to show you another thing. Okay, if you match these framelits with your layering circle pieces, okay, you can take these show through pieces, and I'm going to actually quickly run this one so you can see what I mean. Okay, I'm back. So I added this piece into the center, and now you can see what I've got. Okay, now if I wanted to, I could add another little piece. Okay, if I take this piece that I just used to cut out and I add a circle around it, then I'm going to get a piece that I cut out, and this is what I've got right here. Okay, now moving on, I wanted to also show you if I use one of those gold stickers and I lay it over top of a piece of cardstock and then use this thinlet to cut it out, you can see the gorgeous flower that I've got with that gold sticker over top. Okay, all right, what else can I show you here? I've showed you everything on that one. This is another one with all the see-through detail. Okay, oh, this one, I love this thinlet as well. So there's also this piece here. Okay, and when you run it through the Big Shot, you are going to end up with this. Okay, and again, the petals pop up, they're still attached, and you could lay a color underneath that and see how you can see through it. Okay, if you wanted to, because this is all scored and really easy to do, you could also get in there with your paper snips. Let me just grab my paper snips here. And you could snip just along in here, just takes a second. And you could snip that whole section out, and you could end up with a piece like this. So that's how I got this piece, okay? Then I just stamped with the stamp set and all these little added pieces, and that's how I got that accent on that card, okay? Another one quickly to show you here is, again, this is one of our beautiful gold stickers, okay? I have matched it with, after the gold sticker, I went and I used, I think it was one of these guys, and one of these little circles, and cut it out on the vanilla cardstock, and then I just used those circle punches and I laid color underneath it to give it the show through. Okay, and again, this is that gorgeous gold paper. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so as you can tell, I have just scratched the surface here, and you can get super creative with these, and you can see how now all of these pieces come into play. Okay, you've got all these gorgeous little details, these little flowers and things. This one here I stamped in the center of here. Okay, this here is stamped on the outside. I mean, you can stamp the circles, all the different sized circles, and then cut them out or cut these beautiful show through pieces around them. Okay, you've got these little curved little sayings which are so adorable. A note for you and life is beautiful. All these little pieces here, you could actually, that's one thing that I haven't done yet, but I will. You can actually stamp them into all these areas here. I mean, I've stamped a few here, but you could stamp them all in these areas to really have a stunning effect. I've used little ones here and there, but you can see how you can work them in. These ones here stamp in between all these little grooves of all the cutouts that you would use. Okay, so that is just a little sampling of the beautiful products that you can get your hands on starting May the 1st, okay? And I'm going to actually show you how to create this card, very quick and simple, and I'm going to show you that next. I want to bring in a little bit of green color. So I'm going to start with something like this, okay? I'm going to use a little bit of just vanilla cardstock, and I'm going to stamp a little saying. Actually, I might even use... I'm going to use the vanilla, and I'm going to stamp a little circle. So I'm just going to add a couple extra layers to this card, okay, just to give a little bit more interest. So this is the fun with this stamp set, is you can add all these different little extra things to add a little bit of extra interest. And I'm going to bring in, I think I'm going to use the thank you for this one. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I am going to use a thank you. So I can always use thank you cards to put in. I like to put a thank you card in with my order. So I'm going to use thank you, and I'm going to bring in a little bit of that damper denim. And I'm just going to stamp a little thank you in the middle of here. Like that. Now, let's add a little bit more detail, just because we can with this stamp set. And I'm going to bring in the Tranquil Tide. And we'll just add a little detail on the bottom here and one on the top. Just because I love that little stamp. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to punch that out with my 1 1/4 punch. There we go. And I'm going to end up sticking that in the middle of there. Okay. Now I'm going to work on the background a little bit. I want to bring in the little tiny, almost looks like a star. It's like a pointed little flower. This is it right here. Okay, and I'm going to use, let's see, I think I will use the Tranquil Tide for this. Nope, I'm going to use Lemon Lime Twist, just because that is one of my favorites. And just to lighten up the background a little bit. So I'm just going to stamp just a few of these, kind of more around the edges, just because we have a piece of paper that's going to be in the center of this. Okay, so I just want to add just a little tiny bit of interest, and I'm going to actually leave across the bottom open, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do across there. Okay, because I thought we have these coordinating gorgeous gold stickers, so let's get one out and use one. Okay, so I'm going to open this up so I can get better alignment here. And I'm just going to choose which one I'm going to do. think I'm going to go for this one. Okay, so I just wanted to add a little bit of gold detail. So I'm going to pull it down on the very, very edge of here. I'm just going to lay that along the edge, and I'm just going to snip that with my scissors. And because I just wanted just a little bit of shine on the edge of my card. Okay, so there we have got that little bit of shine. Now I am going to add the rest of the layers. Let's get in my fast fuse here. Add those across. So I'm going to put that one there. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop this up. Oh, this is coming together. It's quite pretty. So I'm going to get out my dimensions. And I'm going to pop this up. There we go. So this set, it really is a great set if you really want to get creative. I mean, you could keep it very basic and just use the stamps and punches that you have, or you can get these beautiful intricate dies, and they have a lot of detail to the die, but you can see, as I did run a few through for you, you can see how quickly and beautifully they cut. I mean, the pieces just fall right out of the paper and they come out really easily, so you don't have to fight them. I mean, they're gorgeous to work with. Really easy. Okay, I'm gonna put a little thank you there. Okay, so there we go. There is my quick and easy card today for Saturday. So I did get a card in for you. Okay, as well as you can see all of the other ones, that one there, and just how different some of them are. So you can do a lot with the stamp set, which is what I wanted to show you. And even just seeing the difference between that one and this one, okay, using the different colors. This one's kind of framed in more, has a little bit of layer and color behind it, and it's got the extra punching out in the middle. You can see how different, just very quick little layers with those thinlets, how they make the card look so much different. Okay, and there's another one there. So there is 5 cards for you using the Eastern Palace Suite. Okay, so like I said, I will have the details for these bundles and the prices and the codes, because there will be one code. It is 147196. That is going to be the code for your starter set, okay, which has the stamps, the papers, the ink pads, and you get those note cards, okay, and the stickers as well, but you don't get the framelits in that one, okay? If you want to really have the magic and be able to create all the stuff, which is great, because I mean, you get the ink pads and everything with these bundles, so you can just start creating right away. Then that is the premier bundle, and that is the 147207. So as you can see, $134.75 for that one, Canadian, and that is the price of just the first products there, and you are getting that a package of cardstock and envelopes for free with that one. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your weekend. I am going to have a good time doing a little more creating this weekend, and I will see you back here for Tip Tuesday. Okay, thanks a lot.